Hello to all my friends and my fans. Well, since my baby left me, it's been a long place to dwell. Anyway, I just wanted to recollect today on David Bowie. I knew a lot of people, in my huge career, my massive career. I met a lot of interesting cats, you dig? And one of the most interesting was David Bowie. Let me tell you something. You remember that song, Golden Years? Golden years, gold, wop, wop, wop. Last night they love you, opening doors and pulling some strings. Angel, come get up, my baby. Better walk tall like thine. Well, anyway, Mr. Bowie, he wrote that song for me in mind, and I liked it. I liked it when I heard it and I saw the lyrics. I mean, when I saw the lyrics, I liked it. But I passed because I didn't think it was for me. And then one day I was in the shower. I think it was at Graceland or somewhere like that. And I heard it blaring on the radio, and I thought, oh man, I really missed on a good one there because that's an exceptionally good song. And David Bowie was enormously talented. And in fact, before I died, we were going to collaborate together on something. He was going to produce me, Bowie. I respected him as a musician and artist and all that stuff. That much, but it never came to fruition, unfortunately. I had to fake my death and all those things, and it just didn't happen. But I think David Bowie was a nice guy, off camera, everybody, he was very ambitious when he was young, all that. And I think he found fame. And, it's kind of cool how he kind of withdrew himself during the last 15 years of his life. He wasn't on all the tabloids, living a quiet life and all that stuff. But a very cool dude, David Bowie. He started off as kind of like a folk singer. He had so many images, and he had good songs on them folk albums too. He had a song called Kooks. He had a song, about Andy Warhol and all that, and then he wasn't really going where he wanted to go, so he moved into that glam rock period, and he produced the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust, and that's got some of the best songs, of any album I've ever heard. It's one of the first concept albums, though technically Frank Sinatra did the first concept album. But after Sinatra, I believe it was The Who. They did the second concept album. And this is about this character, this tragic figure, Ziggy Stardust, and boy, the songs. You got 5 Years, you got Moonage Daydream, you got Starman, you got Rock and Roll Suicide. I mean, that's just a wonderful album, and it's about this guy, Ziggy, he's got 5 years from the outset to live, that's what it's about, And at the end of the album, he's probably a picture of sad stories, that rock and roll lifestyle. He's ready for suicide, man. He's at the edge of a building and he's going to jump, and his producer or his manager, whoever, he's saying, "You're wonderful, don't jump, you're wonderful." So that's a very good album. Very good album, and I can't think of one bad song on that entire album, and that's rare for me to like every song on an album. I might like the majority of them, but not every song. But I don't skip nothing when the Rise of Ziggy Stardust is on, the Rise and Fall. Very good album, and Bowie went on, and in the '90s he did techno and stuff, and I really liked that music too. I liked it. A lot of the, Bowie purists didn't like some of that stuff, a lot of people I knew when he got older, but I liked it. I liked the direction he took, He was changing as an artist, and he wasn't afraid to change and be a chameleon on stage. And you got to admire that, a true artist, And I think off stage, a pretty nice, decent guy too, David Bowie. So thank you for watching my video, and I'll be making some more in the future. Well, memories trace between the pages of my mind. Memories sweeten through the ages just like wine. Quiet sounds come floating down and settle softly to the ground, like gold among the leaves around my feet.